So because, being poor, I have Molina Healthcare. So I go to Health Point. And I hate this doctor. I hate this hospital. Well, not hospital, it's a doctor's office, excuse me. I've been having really to go to the emergency room about my knee and even my Graves' disease because my doctor just won't. She's not really prescribing anything to help me with the pain. I know in the state of Washington there's a big epidemic with the opiates and that blah, blah, blah. And I don't really care about all that. If I'm in pain and you know that I'm not lying about the pain and I'm in severe pain, I want the narcotics. You can even give me a low dose, you know what I mean? But don't, because the state of Washington has an opiate epidemic, don't justify everybody in that category, because even if these people do have the epidemic, if they need pain medicine, they should be able to get pain medicine. And I don't like being fit in that category because, no, I don't pop pills, all that, but if I need it, I should be able to get it, and I shouldn't be able to be punished because everybody, because of the few out there. And I'm not saying anything about anybody that's addicted to opiates. It's not a game. It's not a joke. But what I am saying is because of this crisis that we have going on in the state of Washington, people like me are suffering. Tylenol ain't going to knock this pain out. Ibuprofen ain't knocking this pain out. Now, Aleve might work, and I am thinking about grabbing some Aleve from Walmart just to give me some relief, because my relief is having to smoke weed. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm thankful it's illegal. You know what I mean? But you shouldn't have to go to recreational drugs. That's what they call them. Marijuana isn't a drug. It's a herb. I'll debate anybody on that. Anyway, but you shouldn't have to go out there to get that because you're not able to go to your doctor and get what you need. So that's kind of my get up, and you see my voice changed on that. I'm really fighting with that because people depend on me, and as you guys know, and as you will know more as we get into this YouTube thing, I take care of my dad. And when I'm not up to par to where I can even maneuver around my house to cook, clean, do those things, it's really, it's fugazi, and we'll leave it at that. But I wanted to express that to you guys, that my issues, because there might be some people, I don't know where Health Point is in your state. I don't know if it's a state thing or if it's just, my state or whatever, but I think some people can relate to being poor. Well, I don't even mean poor, low income, because people that are working 9 to 5 are struggling to have health care. So I'm not trying to make it a poor thing or a rich thing or anything like that. It's not that type of category. I'm just basically saying the clinic I go to is predominantly more low income. I don't know if there are regular people that will go there, because I think if I had regular insurance or better insurance, I would not go there. I'm kind of forced to go there is pretty much what I'm trying to sum up, and I don't want to dwell too much on it. But your girl shouldn't be sitting here in pain, and I shouldn't be sitting here debating, do I go to the emergency room? And the emergency room, they're just at the point where they're even writing me letters, you guys, and helping me get through this process. But the emergency room can only do so much because I'm not prescribed. Prescribed. That's not my primary care. That's emergency. And I really think they used to be Valley Medical. Now they're UW Medicine. And I think that the change, because I had a lot of issues when they were Valley Medical. And if you are, you know what I'm talking about. Let me know what you think, too, because I just think that UW Medicine is a lot better. I know a lot of people across the country probably know about Harborview, because people all over the world have been shipped to Harborview, and they are the best trauma center, I believe, I at least know in this country. But they are, like I just brought up, they think that everybody that's coming in there is just trying to get drugs. And I don't really care about all that. I care about when I need, and I'm in pain, I need to be able to get what I've got, because I've had issues with Harborview about my teeth. And, my teeth aren't bad from drugs. My teeth are bad because I am really a fearful person of the dentist. That's just what it is. And it gets to the point for me where it's got to be, I'm in excruciating pain, and that's when I go to the dentist. And I know I need to work on that. My dad's on that, because I do want to be able to get these work done. Because you see, the bottom is really cool. And not even that, I want to be able to have that smile again. If you know me, you know I have a beautiful smile. And it is self-conscious because people want to ask you, well, why are your teeth bad? And you're sitting here saying, well, because I don't like that needle and I hate the dentist and I only go there when I really, really have to. And I mean, I'm telling you guys, I go to the dentist after the emergency room. When the emergency room is putting in a referral, like, you got to get this girl in. But see, I like the emergency room that I go through because they've dealt with me. They've dealt with me since I was a youngster, knee high to a grasshopper. That's why I'm telling you it's a lot better now. But they're kind of more understanding, and I don't think emergency rooms work that way. I kind of think that maybe they're just, well, if you're coming here, you're at your wits' end. You're in that pain. But I've had my issues with Harborview, because they don't want to give Oxycontin. But like I said, when I'm going in, my teeth are at that point where I have to have the antibiotics and I do have to have that pain reliever. Now, y'all tell me if there's something better than Oxycontin, give it to me. That's the person I am. I just don't want to deal with pain. I cannot deal with pain. And I don't understand, as a person that is hypertension, why my doctor would want to put me in that type of pain. When I go into the emergency room, and they know this, some of them have worked there, so they might just kind of remember me. I can't recall the last few times. I don't remember any of the nurses or doctors, but they might remember me. But they're like, oh, she's hypertension, and so they're already trying to do whatever they need to do to calm me down. And like when I went in last time was for my knee, and that was less than 2 months ago, you guys. And they pushed for my doctor. I mean, they went out their way. And then when I went into my doctor, I didn't even get to see my doctor because she wasn't there. I went and seen another doctor. And, it's basically, as I'm telling him, this pain because, it's pretty much either arthritis. He did even say Graves' disease, but he said I don't really want to put it on that. And it wasn't. He said it's not weight related. It's not diet related. So it's pretty much leaning toward arthritis. But, anyway, he really took that time to care and be like, I know she's in pain. I have to at least acknowledge this woman's pain and help her get out of that pain. And once you're out of pain, that's what I thought I'd be working with my doctor with. Once you're out of that pain, then you could start, hey, doctor, what do I need to not be back in that pain? And that's the frustration I'm having. And it took me 7 minutes to tell you that. But be on your health, guys. Youngsters, oldsters, everybody, be on your health. And I was even told by the emergency room, it's okay. No, not be ignorant. I ain't going to go up there and shoot no hospital or nothing. But I have the right to demand things and demand the respect that I need to get the adequate care. Because if they were in our predicament, they wouldn't want someone saying, oh, because we have an opiate epidemic, we don't want to give you some Oxycontin and you're about to die. You know what I mean? So I just goes to the saying, don't always judge a book by its cover. Be more caring about it, because I, for a fact, am so thankful to God that I haven't, but I know how easy it can be to get addicted to opiates. And one thing I would tell people who are struggling with that is do not be afraid to tell somebody. And I know what you're thinking, oh, you're scared, this, that, do all of that. That's me. Anxiety. I'm with you. But I'll tell you, it's better for somebody to know, because more than likely they can help you. Or they can at least try to help you. Because like when I got diagnosed with Graves' disease, you guys, nobody knew what Graves'. These doctors didn't even know how to treat me. And at that point it was so severe, I was just getting told I was going to die. My father went out and he said, well, I'm going to figure out how to get my daughter the best care, because the doctors didn't know how to care for me. And over the years together, we learned more and more about ways that I can even at home try to, take care of my Graves' disease, because I wasn't one of the fortunate ones. Now they're taking your thyroid out. Me, I didn't have that. I had 3 doses, y'all, of radioactive iodine treatment. And it's not quite same as radiation therapy, but it is radiation. And that's a story for another day. And I was supposed to have a 4th, but I was pregnant at the time. And no, I didn't have the child, but because I was pregnant, I couldn't get it. And since then, it's just been boop, boop, boop. But anyway, I just wanted to say that good morning. We're going to try to do a little vlogmas today. It's going to be a little hectic because your girl's in pain, but at least I'm letting you know why it is. But I'm just going to try to spend some time with y'all today, and we'll go from there. I'll check back with you guys in a little bit.